News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Emergency crews respond to a home fire, and one person is transported following a rollover. News 46 starts now.
You're watching Kpvm News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Eunette Gentry. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
A family home is saved by quick response. It's Thursday, August 23rd. I'm Eunette Gentry. The family called for help right away, even though they thought that fire was out. And that move just might have saved their home this morning on Falcon Street.
Just before the lunch hour today, we were dispatched a report of a structure fire in the 1700 block of East Falcon. As crews were responding, it was indicated to us that it was thought that the fire was extinguished, that there was no longer visible flames. Crews continued the response. We got a secondary notification that it in fact was still a working fire. The same resources were responding, so we're in good shape as far as the response plan. Upon arrival, we found fire showing at the rear of the house from the underside. Crews accessed the fire, quickly extinguished it with no further extension.
This is a cautionary tale and something that is very frequent that happens to the houses catching fire. The people smell smoke, they called right away, but they thought it went out, which is good that you guys were en route. Yeah,
and that's just it. So we would remind the audience that when you do have a fire condition in your house, notify us via 911 immediately. Stay away from it as much as possible. Give us reports, that's great. But don't cancel us, because in many cases we find out there is still an active fire, but it's just not visible at that moment.
Yeah, because they think that it went out. What does this look like, an electrical fire?
It's under investigation, but it purely appears to be accidental in nature.
And so at this point, the home is still livable. They're going to get some repairs done in there and no injuries or any other extensions? There are no injuries, and it's superficial damage to the outside wall surface and some areas along the floor line, but again, superficial, easily repaired. It's important to know that you can't put this out yourself. It's a good idea to call the fire and rescue to make sure that there is no other extensions that you're not seeing. And it's paramount to remember life safety first. Don't place yourself in an unnecessary risk. Let us come and do our job, because every moment that we have to refocus on removing someone from the immediate area takes away from our core mission, which is suppression in this case.
And one person was transported to Desert View Hospital Wednesday night following a rollover crash.
So just before 8 o'clock p.m. last night, we were dispatched a report of a one-vehicle rollover with injuries. The area reported was around the 2200 block at Dandelion. Crews arrived to find out a vehicle well off the roadway. However, it was resting upright. Obviously showed damage that had been in a rollover type mechanism in the accident. The individual was not entrapped, medically assessed, and then transported to the local hospital.
One occupant?
One occupant. Right. The NCSO was investigating a possible mechanical failure with the vehicle, but their investigation was continuing as we cleared the scene.
Nevada Highway Patrol reports that a juvenile has been killed in Las Vegas after jumping out of the family car on the highway. Officials say on Monday, August 20th, at approximately 9:12 p.m., a 2007 Mercedes-Benz sports utility was northbound on US 95 in the right travel lane, south of the Jones northbound off-ramp. At that time, the rear passenger of that Mercedes exited the vehicle while that vehicle was in motion, traveling at a speed of approximately 65 miles per hour. The rear passenger fell into the path of another vehicle that was also northbound on US 95 and was subsequently struck. The vehicle that struck the rear passenger did not stop and fled the scene. The rear passenger was pronounced deceased on scene, and the family of that juvenile has come forward to speak to the media, saying that 14-year-old Silas Androvov was distraught over the thought that his father might be deported to Mexico. And stay tuned to News 46. During this break, you'll have a chance to win 2 tickets to see a Led Zeppelin cover band. Call 775-727-9400, extension 201 right now. Good luck.